1 2 check. 1 2 check. Check check check. And welcome to the Emerson Classic, day number 1 of 2 days of several community college basketball teams getting some extra part of their schedule filled out. This is a women's game, third game of the day upcoming. I'm Lance Reno from the Marshalltown Community College Student Activity Center. The Central Community College out of Columbus, Nebraska, the Raiders, are coached by Billy Perkins. They'll be dressed in a dark uniform. Their starters are a 5'6" freshman guard from El Paso, Texas, Shelly Ross. She'll wear number 4. Also a 5'6" sophomore guard from Fort Worth, Texas, number 5, Day Eon Gardner. Also starting is a 5'10" sophomore guard from Genoa, Nebraska, number 23, Alexis Raymakers. A 5'8" freshman guard from Seymour, Texas, number 32. Number 33, Monica Brooks, is a 6-foot freshman from Shawnee, Oklahoma. And it's a 6'2" freshman forward from Auburn, Washington. That's Avery Miller. For Coach Steve Garber, the MCC Tigers will start Dana Stokes, a 5'9" freshman guard from Chicago. A 5'7" freshman guard, Eva Caballo from Madrid, Spain. She wears number 23. Also getting a start is a 5'8" freshman forward from Grand Junction, Iowa, number 23, Lauren Lyons. Also getting the start is a 5'4" freshman guard from Premia de Dal, number 35, Clara Solsona. And the 5th starter from Citrus Iverness is a 6-foot freshman center, number 40, Danielle Smith. It'll be Smith jumping center for the Tigers against Avery Miller for the Raiders. Officials step the center circle. We're underway. Dana Stokes gets the opening tip, and the Tigers will start on offense. Smith. Now the Tigers work it to the left wing. Dana Stokes kicks it to the right. With it there is Carballo. She steps inside the defense, lets the ball go, and it's picked off. Here comes Central Nebraska. Outside, looking for the 3. It's knocked out of bounds. Alexis Ramakers just underway in the first quarter of game number 3 for the day. The earlier women's game today was won by Moberly over DMAC. The men's game was won by Highland 90-89. Shot from the outside is up, no good. Working the boards for the follow. Not getting it to drop is Avery Miller. Stokes with a rebound for the Tigers. Attacks and kicks it back outside for the open shot. Up and no good. Rebounded by Raymakers for Central Nebraska, dressed in green, going to the left. Raymakers brings it back up top to Miller. Miller looks inside. Now they kick it back outside. The shot won't go down. A scramble for the rebound. No whistle. And finally we get a whistle. It'll be called against Central Nebraska. Monica Brooks picks up the foul. A minute into the scoreless first quarter from Marshalltown Community College Student Activity Center. MCC in white, working the ball on the perimeter. Really can't match up in height on the inside. Stokes. Now with the dribble drive, Tigers go underneath. Shot is up, bouncing several times and won't go. Monica Brooks rebounds the shot missed by Ava Carballo. Down court quickly, they had the 2-on-1 situation. And the Raiders throw it out of bounds. Minute and a half into the first quarter, still looking for our first score. And a substitution in for Central Nebraska. Sarah Monahan, number 3. Tigers. Stokes. The dribble drive is up and good by Dana Stokes as the Tigers work the give and go. Now Stokes comes up with a steal as we hit the 8-minute mark here. From the outside, the 3 ball won't go. The Raiders with the rebound. Driving, shooting, it's up, no good. Rebounded inside by Central Nebraska, and a jump ball is called. Day Gardner got the shot for Central Nebraska. And they go quickly to the bench. And off the bench comes Isabel Diaz, number 25. She replaces Monica Brooks. Ball inbounded by Central Nebraska. Now out front, working the offense, Monahan. She gets the return pass. Working with the 30-second shot clock, playing in quarters. Miller works it to the left side. Gardner, no shot. We have a foul. Foul whistled against the Tigers. Lauren Lyons. First foul against the Tigers here in the first quarter. Central Community College will get the big shot from the outside. Ruled a 3-ball for Raymakers. It took them till 7:16 to get that shot down. Central Community College with the lead, 3-2. Stokes for the Tigers. Carballo goes to the corner. Now the ball comes free, picked out of there. Monahan. And Central Community College throws it away. Tight one here in the early going of the first quarter. Tigers come in with a record of 1-5. Their one win was over Ellsworth, hoping to get a win here this weekend, if not two. Almost thrown out away. Salsona outside. Ball tipped back in play, but she was on the baseline. Dana Stokes with a hustling effort for the Tigers. All home games, men and women, are streamed on the internet where you're watching it now. Here's the 3-ball missed. Danielle Smith rebounds it for the Tigers. Now getting a little bit out of control that time. Ava Carballo. Central picks it up. Turnaround shot is on the bracket, won't go. Rebounded for the Tigers by Salsona. She'll bring it across the timeline. Give a fake, lay it up and score. Clara Salsona. Tigers back in the lead by a point at 4-3. We hit the 6-minute mark here in the first quarter. And now a turnover committed by Central. Off the Central bench, Megan Young getting a chance to play here in the early going. It's a little bit of a trip for these young ladies to come into Central Iowa. At least the weather here in the central part of the United States has been decent today. Snow and icy roads in the eastern third. Tigers in white, looking for the drive, the feedback, looking for a shot. 15 on the shot clock. Long 3-ball hit the shot clock. So it goes the other direction, back to Central. Coming up later today in the men's matchup, it'll be Marshalltown Tigers against the Grandview JV. Tomorrow it'll be Central against DMAC at 1. Marshalltown will take on Moberly at 5 in the women's part of the Emerson Classic. Ball goes in the lane and has to kick it back outside by Central. 10 on the shot clock. Somebody's going to have to do something. The pass goes in the lane, trouble controlling it there. And now a steps call. Couldn't find an opening. Isabel Diaz for Central. It's not really been an up and down game so far. Both teams content to try to work the ball inside. A couple of outside shots as we reach the halfway point in the first quarter. 4-3 MCC Tigers. Dana Stokes trying to find the opening for the shot. Inside the pass. Danielle Smith controls it, feeds it ahead, but out of bounds are the Tigers. So the ball comes back to Central. Avery Miller playing it in. Pass comes back left. Monahan to the right corner. Diaz. Now the shot from outside for 3. Rims in and out. One shot so far. Rebounded by Danielle Smith. Now the Tigers on the drive, and a holding foul is going to be called outside against Sarah Monahan of Central. That is their second team foul. Into the Central lineup from the bench is Naya Gatkek, number 14. A little bit of height on that back row for Central. Carballo on the drive. Going to be called for steps. Nice move, but took that extra step. And that travel call will give it back to Central. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first quarter. This might be one of those games that final score ends up in the 40s, but then again it could end up much higher than that. Gatkek brings it back outside, back inside, 2-on-1. Trying to get the inside position, missed the shot. Tiger rebound to Lauren Lyons. Here's the jumper from the outside by Solsona, will not go. Rebounding it was Monica Brooks for Central. She sets the post low, looking for the pass inside. Setting the offense is Sarah Monahan. Back it comes left. Now the 3-ball attempt from the outside is no good. Dana Stokes has it. 2-on-2. Stokes feeds it left. Tigers slow it down. Solsona brings it right to Carballo. Smith at the high post. Stokes off the left wing. Feeds it in the lane. The drive and the shot is up and good. Lauren Lyons gets the bucket for the Tigers. 6-3, the score now is steal. Clara Solsona lays it up and scores. Turnover to points. And a timeout taken here by Coach Billy Perkins of Central Nebraska. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Ball inside. Central can't get it in there. Dana Stokes with a steal. The Tigers are on the break. Carla Colada is number 12 in the Tiger lineup. Shot from the right key is up and good. Ava Carballo for the Tigers. They have put up 6 unanswered points. We're coming up on the 2-minute mark here. Central from the right side baseline. Monica Brooks. Gardner goes inside the lane, up with a shot, no good. Gatkek with the rebound, but stepped out of bounds. Tigers will get it back. And we see one of the men's basketball teams making their way in. That'll be the Grandview JV. Calling the play for the Tigers, Carballo. Smith comes way out on the high post. Cross-court pass almost stolen, and it finally results in a turnover. Central trying to control it. Maddie Davis is number 10. She's in the lineup for Central. Central Community College out of Columbus, Nebraska. Now the ball comes to the left side wing. Outside, a 3-ball is on the way up and good. Avery Miller gets the 3-ball down. That comes at 1:45 left in the quarter. Both baskets have been of the 3-point variety for Central. Outside is Stokes. To the right corner, threw it away. Was expecting her teammate to break to that corner, and that didn't happen. Into the Tiger lineup is Lottie Van Malzen. Back into the Central lineup, Alexis Raymakers, number 23. 10-5 Tigers. Minute and a half left in the opening quarter here from the Marshalltown Community College Student Activity Center, Marshalltown, Iowa. Central looking for the break. Mistimed it. The ball goes out into the lobby to be retrieved. The Tigers will have possession of the basketball. They lost the other night to Iowa Central, the Tigers did, by a final of 81-58. Tigers have had a little trouble putting points on the board. Now a pass goes wide to the left, out of bounds. Central will get it back. Whitley Irvin checks in for the Tigers, so Coach Garber has gotten all 8 of his players in the game. Central has pretty much done the same thing. Setting the playmaker role out front was Gardner. Now to Raymakers. Looking left in the corner, the entry pass to Monica Brooks. Has trouble controlling, gets it back outside. Maddie Davis kicks it right for a 3-ball attempt. Long carom. MCC Van Malsen with it. Feeds it ahead. And off the hands of Whitley Irvin. Ball goes back to Central. Shelley Ross returns for the Raiders. Ross from El Paso, Texas. Several young ladies from Texas on the Central roster. Outside, a 3-ball attempt straight away. Bounces high. The bounce goes to Avery Miller for the offensive putback. Central is closed to within 2 here with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. 10-8 the score. Tigers can use the shot clock and game clock. They are one and the same at this point. Now with 8 seconds left, Ava Carballo gets the screen set by Jomandero. The foul goes against Shelley Ross. 3rd team foul. Coming back into the lineup is Isabel Diaz, number 25, for Central. 2.3 seconds left for the Tigers to try to get a shot off. Ball out front is stolen and not going to get the shot off before the buzzer. Too far out. Shelley Ross made a nice play, however. So we end the first quarter of action. The MCC Tigers are leading the Central Community College out of Nebraska by a score of 10-8. Getting ready to start the second quarter. It's a 2-point game with the home team in white. Marshalltown Community College Tigers leading the Raiders of Central Community College. Here's a takeaway and steal. Carla Collada goes to the hoop on the drive. It bounces, won't go. Shelley Ross with the rebound. Central goes to the left corner. Raymakers Now the pass inside and a tie game. Avery Miller with her 7th point of the game ties it at 10. First tie that we've had. A whistle stops the action. And a foul is going to go against Avery Miller for the hold. Her first foul, she's not quite sure what she did that time, but Tigers will inbound it in white. Out front, Carla Collada. Carballo feeding it inside. Irvin has to pin it back outside. Now the long 3 ball up and no good. Missing that shot, Clara Solsona. Central will go for the lead and the 3 ball won't go. Scramble for the basketball. Turnaround putback is up and good by Shelley Ross. Now it's a run of 9 unanswered points for Central. Back to the right side, the Tigers. Looking to Jomandro. Now back up top, looking for the ball fake of Solsona. She'll give it off to Anna Jomandreo. Gets the basket for the Tigers. We are tied at 12. Now the shot is up and good. The other end for Central. Monica Brooks gets credit for the basket. 14-12. Tigers from the far side. Then Malson. Tigers spinning it on the right side. The shot is up from 3-point range. And the loose ball taken down by Raymakers. Central goes inside on the spin and a travel call. Substitution back into the lineup for Central. Monahan. And back in is Dana Brooks for the MCC Tigers. So the Tigers bringing it up, setting it off the right side. Left side it goes to Stokes. She'll look it back to the right inside. They go to Danielle Smith. Tigers controlling it. 15 on the shot clock. And a whistle, a reach-in foul. And we'll go back to the free throw line maybe. Foul charged to 33, I believe. Correction. Day Gardner picks up the foul for Central. So the ball will be in play shortly by the Tigers. Stokes open left wing. 3 ball won't go. Rebound, Gardner. Central on the run. Gardner kicks it to the corner, and that'll be a reach-in, I think, against Dana Stokes of the Tigers. It is against Dana Stokes. That's only the second foul against the Tigers. So the inbounds play coming way out front. Passing it back left, wide open for a 3 ball attempt, no good. Collada rebounds it for the Tigers. Kicks it back outside, Stokes from the wing left. Central in a 2-3 zone right now. Feed inside to Smith. Danielle goes baseline, looking for the turnaround shot. It's up a bit short. Avery Miller with good defensive positioning, able to pull it down. Pass goes inside on the give and go. The old play in the books. The basket credited for Monica Brooks. 4 points for her now. 16-12, one of the biggest leads that Central has had, as the Tigers jumped out to the lead in the first quarter. Consistency is what they're looking for. The pass in the lane. Shot is up, no good, missing it. Caballo. Central Monahan feeds it inside, and we're going to have a baseline violation. Stepped across the baseline on that move to the inside. Jomandreo checks out for the Tigers. Lauren Lyons checks back in. Back into the central lineup is Isabel Diaz, replacing Avery Miller. (16-12) Central with a good quarter. 8-2, they've outscored the Tigers so far. Pass goes inside to Smith, using her muscle up for the shot. And a foul against Monica Brooks of the Raiders. That is the third foul against the Raiders here in the quarter. Free throw time. Danielle Smith for the Tigers, shooting a pair. The Tigers get their first point here in the quarter. Correction. Third point. 16-13. First point of the game for Smith. Megan Young, number 22, is in the central lineup. 16-14. Tigers hanging tough here in this quarter. Central working the ball to the inside. The shot is a little bit long and out of bounds. Comes back to the MCC Tigers. Setting up the offense, Carballo. Outside, the shot's going to zing off to the left. Rebounded by Lyons. Stokes on the drive. Into the paint, gets the basket. That ties the game at 16. Third tie we've had here in this first half. Down court, good defense. Danielle Smith with a takeaway. Driving for the Tigers and the lead. The shot is up and good. Ava Carballo. 18-16 Tigers at the 5-minute mark in the second quarter. Looking to pass inside, and again, Ava Carballo with the takeaway, but she throws it into the hands of Monahan. So Central gets an opportunity here. Season just really getting started for these young ladies. Now the rebound put back by Gatkek. No good, but she draws the foul from the Tigers. Foul charge to Danielle Smith of the Tigers. That is her first and the team's second here in the quarter. Free throw one by no good. That's the first free throw attempt by Central here. Tigers up by 2, and quickly back off the bench come Shelley Ross and Avery Miller. Miller's number 42 in the green. Ross with her back to you is number 4. Gatkek. Second free throw, no go. Rebound Lauren Lyons for the Tigers. Smith way outside. Stokes on the wing. Bounces it inside to Smith. She'll kick it back to Stokes. Open for the three. Banked it off the glass. It looked like it was going to be off a little bit, but it went down. Tigers with their 3. Now at the other end. Stokes with a rebound. 2 on 3. Stokes will take it all the way, lay it off the glass. She'll go to the line as she's fouled. Day Gardner picks up the foul. That is the 4th team foul against Central Community College. So she'll come out of the lineup, and returning Monahan. Stokes with the opportunity for a 3-point play, looking for her 10th point. She got the free throw. 24-16. The Tigers have the lead at the 4-minute mark. Inside, Smith with the hurry, but the ball bounces Central's way from the right side wing. Reese Haynes is number 32. Ball goes inside to Miller, and now a whistle and a 3-second violation. Tigers with their biggest lead of the game at 8 points. Substitution. Gatkek comes out of the lineup for Central. Diaz checking back in. Tigers with one win, looking for number 2 here this afternoon. As we thread our way into the evening hours. Game got started a few minutes late because the Highland men's game against Iowa Lakes ran over a little bit, 90-89. Highland won that one. They'll play the MCC men tomorrow. Working for the Tigers, left side is Stokes. Passes up on the 3. Now to the right, the pass knocked out of bounds. 7 on the shot clock. In this game, Central has 2 3-pointers, and the Tigers have just 1. Raymakers, number 23, checks back into the lineup for Central. She's the only blonde-haired young lady on the team. Everybody else on the floor, I think, is brunette. They are. Now with the pass underneath, kicking the ball, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. Got the kick, so we get a fresh shot clock of 15 seconds. 3:06 to play here in the opening half. Pass inside to Michelle Smith. Turnaround, no go. She gets the rebound. Put back won't go, and there's going to be a foul against Diaz. Isabel Diaz just picked up the personal foul. That is the 5th foul against Central Community College here in the second quarter, first half. Danielle Smith, free throw 1 is up and good. Perfect from the line. In fact, the Tigers at this point have hit on 4 out of 4. Not many free throws being shot so far in the first half. Watch that turn around in the second. Second free throw is up, and it's good as well. 10-point advantage, Tigers. Backdoor play. Central can't get the shot off, but right there to follow it is Miller, who draws a foul from the Tigers. Ball will. Lauren Lyons picks up the foul. 3rd team against the Tigers. Possession belongs to Central. Shot from just inside the arc. Isabel Diaz. That comes at 2:45. Wow, since that last point was scored by Central. Pass in the lane. Danielle Smith outside. The shot is on the bracket and won't go. Rebounded, Maddie Davis. Feeding it left to Diaz down the lane. Running the court and scoring. Back-to-back baskets now by Central Community College. Pass coming back outside. Now a steal by Diaz. She'll take it down, left-handed, lay it up. Off the bench, Isabel Diaz with 6 points here in the quarter as we hit the 2-minute mark totally. And the lead has been cut from 10 down to 4. It's a 30-second timeout. Tiger women come into this one averaging 48 points a game, 30% field goal shooting, 55% free throw shooting, and an average of 26 rebounds a game. So when play resumes here, under 2 minutes to go, it's the Tiger basketball. Danielle Smith feeds it left, Dana Stokes. Bounce pass inside. Smith draws the double team. Stokes manages to hang on. Now the Tigers work to the right corner against the zone. Put up by Central. Outside. 3 ball is on the wing. Won't go. Stokes rebounds on the follow. She'll go to the line as she's fouled. I think Avery Miller just picked up her second personal. That is the 5th foul. Stokes was in the act of shooting anyway, so she'll get 2. Free throw 1 is up and it's good. Free throws, you make them and you can win a lot of games. You miss them and you're playing catch up. Not the Heinz 57 variety either. Stokes now with 11. Looking for, missed it. I jinxed her. Central Community College on the run. Pull it back with 24 on the shot clock. Right now Diaz, who's been hot, feeds it to the left for a 3 ball up and good. Raymakers with their second 3 ball. 27-25. Central pulling themselves back into it here. A minute before halftime. MCC had a 10-point lead moments ago. Now the pass inside for Smith. Trying to feed it off to Stokes. It didn't work. The ball is out of bounds to Central. They'll have to bring it full court. And they set it up. To the left side wing. Cross court back to the right side. In the lane. Couldn't get the shot down. Stokes pulls the rebound. Scramble for the basketball. Loose ball picked up. Tigers. Carla Collada. Where's number 12? Now with 35 seconds. Tigers are going to have to shoot. The ball is kicked. And there'll be 15 on the shot clock. 27-25 is your score. Tigers will put the ball in play. Side court. 31 seconds left in the half. Stokes looking inside for Smith. The entry pass in the lane. Danielle kicks it outside. Stokes for 3. Nailed it. Her second 3 ball of the game. She has both 3-pointers for the Tigers. And now with 9 seconds left, the shot outside is no good. Smith with the rebound. Tigers will be content to walk it up the floor. Now this is Collada. Launches the 3. Had the distance. Didn't have the line. That's the buzzer. And we end the first half of action. MCC Tigers led at the end of the first quarter 10-8. And here at halftime lead at 30-25. Unofficial scoring. Shelly Ross with 2. Gardner has not scored. Raymakers has 6. Brooks with 4. Miller with 7. Monahan, Davis, Morgan, Young, and Haynes have not scored. Isabel Diaz off the bench with 6. And Naya Gatkek has not scored. For the Tigers, it's been the Dana Stokes show here in the first half, as she has 14 unofficially. Ava Carballo has 4. Anna Jomandaru with 2. Clara Solsona with 4. And Danielle Smith has 4. Lauren Lyons with 2. Whitley Irvin, Lottie Van Malzen, and Carla Collada have played, but have not been able to dent the score column. 30-25, MCC at half. We're back with the second half in about 14 minutes. As we take a look at the stats from the first half, it indicates pretty close ball game as to what you have been watching here. For Central Community College out of Columbus, Nebraska, they hit 11 of 31 from the field, including 3 out of 15 from free throw line. 3 out of 15 from three-point range, 0 for 2 from the free throw line, and they have a total of 17 rebounds. The Tigers, with a total of 14 rebounds, hit 6 out of 7 from the free throw line, 2 out of 12 from three-point range, for a total shooting from the field of 11 out of 26. The Tigers increased their shooting percentages in the second quarter. They hit 6 field goals out of 17 attempts, 8 out of 16 field goal attempts for Central Community College. Halftime shows a 30-25 lead favoring Marshalltown Community College. As we look at points in the paint, Marshalltown Community College with 18 and Central with 14. Second chance points, Central with 6, Marshalltown Community College with 5. Scores tied 3 times and the lead changed hands 4 times. Third quarter action. Let's see who is out there. It is Stokes along with Solsona, Colada, Carballo, and Smith for the Tigers. Pass inside, stolen, but right back with it is Lauren Lyons. Lyons, number 32. From the outside, Stokes pumps away on the 3. It won't drop. Rebounded by Brooks. Here comes Central, the Raiders. We are in the second half, just getting underway outside a 3-point shot. Open look for Day Gardner. That is the 4th three-pointer for Central Community College, and they have pulled it within 2 points of the Tigers here. Left side, Stokes. Looking in the lane, and a whistle stops the action. The ball will come back to the Tigers. Central started out a little bit of a man, then they went to the zone in the first quarter. That's been their defense since that point. 2-3 zone, sagging in the middle. Stokes looking inside, passes it back as the Tigers work it. Inside to Smith, open with 4 on the shot clock. Shot is good by Lauren Lyons. So the Tigers answer. Lead is back to 4. Central with Brooks. Now a cross-court pass to the corner. 3 ball is on the way, won't go. It's batted around. And the follow shot, good for Monica Brooks of Central. 32-30, Tigers lead down to 2. A 10-point lead at 1 point. But Central then cut into it. 5-point differential at the half. 14 on the shot clock. Smith kicks it back on the wing on the right side to Colada. Now a whistle, guarding too close. Way outside, Avery Miller, the tallest young lady on the court, 6'2" for Central Community College. Monica Brooks, number 33, is also a 6-footer. Danielle Smith for the Tigers will drive the lane. Off-balance shot won't go. Rebounded by Miller. Central on the break. Looking for the give around, and Gardner with the bucket. Out of the locker room. She put up 5 points. Made up the difference herself. Tied at 32. Stokes looking for the open pass inside. Ball is kicked out of play. Here comes to the Central lineup Isabel Diaz. She was the spark plug for them late in the second quarter. Stokes out front to Colada. Out of the left corner. 3-ball shot is on the iron, won't go. Height advantage, and the rebound to Monica Brooks. Central working their way up court. Offensive zone. Out of the corner, the shot is up and good. Day Gardner. That's her 3rd basket in the half and her 2nd 3-pointer. 3-point lead, Central Community College. Left corner, Collada to Stokes, looking inside. There's the entry pass. It goes wide. Last touch by the Tigers. Turnover against the Tigers. Stokes will come out, and into the lineup comes Lottie Van Malzen, number 10, in the white. Van Malzen out of Tilburg, Netherlands. If you're watching from there, we appreciate it. From the state of Iowa. Marshalltown, Iowa. Kind of northeast central part of the state of Iowa. My relatives hailed from the Netherlands back in the 1800s. Tigers working the ball, looking inside. Now the drive, the shovel shot is good. Solsana with the bucket. 35-34. The Tigers trail it by 1. You see on the community college ranks here in Iowa, a lot of youngsters from overseas. Monica Brooks, give her 8 points for the ball game as she counters Solsana's basket. Coming up on the 6-minute mark, Tigers trying to work it to the left. In the lane, the running shot is a little strong off the glass, but the rebound follow and put back good by Lauren Lyons. Her second basket in the quarter. Under 6 minutes to play here in the third. Pass goes inside. The running shot won't go. Diaz with the rebound follow won't go. And using the height advantage on the putback, Monica Brooks. 10 points for her. Now we got a game. Teams trading baskets by possession. Outside for the tie. The 3 ball is up and good. Lauren Lyons ties it up. That is the third 3 ball. MCC. Central in the green. If you just picked it up, here's a steal and a feed ahead. Solsona goes for the shot. It's knocked out of bounds. Nice defensive play and excellent hustle from Alexis Raymakers. Back into the lineup comes Naya Gatkik for Central. Also Maddie Davis, number 10. Tigers for the lead. Missed the shot. Danielle Smith with the putback. Right in front, won't go. Gatkik with the rebound. Central looking for the break. Davis, sidestep on the inside. Defensively knocked away by Lauren Lyons. Tigers kick it ahead to Clara Solsana. Now open for a look at 3. Up and good. Carla Collada. Back-to-back trays for the Tigers, and they're up 42-39 pending the 3 ball here. Shot is missed. Danielle Smith rebounds it. Tigers ball, 4.5 to play third quarter. Tigers up by 3 at 42-39. Working the possession. Passing is much more crisp here tonight. Smith, whoa, almost went up. Here's the 3 ball attempt from the corner. Draws iron and a rebounding foul. Danielle Smith a little bit late, just a tick late getting there. Picks up the personal. That's the first foul against the Tigers here in the third quarter. Returning for Central is Sarah Monahan. And let's see who else came in. Back in is Reese Haynes, number 32 for Central Nebraska. Working the pass, and the shot is up and good. 3 ball. .42 all. Now the 3 ball from outside by the Tigers. Up and no good. Hustling effort. And Van Malzen is going to be charged with a foul. Or are they going to call a foul here? It is Van Malzen with the personal. Central working the perimeter. Open behind the defense. Smith with a nice block, got a piece of it. They scramble for the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow points the way of Central Nebraska. Reese Haynes will be the inbounder for the Raiders. Brings it in to Gatkick. Back to Haynes. Shot is missed inside. Diaz tried to save it. Tigers come up with it. Feet ahead. Van Malson one-on-one. Too strong. Gatkick with the rebound. Here comes Central Nebraska. Diaz feeding it in the lane for Gatkick. Tigers with Smith outletting it. And here is the layup. Good. Clara Solsana, her second basket in the quarter, and the Tigers have regained the lead at 44-42. Right side corner, the ball knocked away by Ana Jomendreo, number 33 in white for the Tigers. Her second year, one of the few veterans returning for Coach Garber. Outside the three ball won't go. Tracked down, Solsana. Tigers playing today. Tomorrow they will face Moberly at 5 o'clock. Smith open. Turnaround shot. Too wide open maybe. Ball rebounded by Maddie Davis. And a foul. Van Malson picks up her second personal here. Second foul against the Tigers here in the quarter. I stand corrected. That's the third. Where was the one? Okay, I missed the one. 44-42 Tigers. 2.5 to play third quarter. Pass underneath, wide open behind the defense. Easy bucket for Monica Brooks. Tied again at 44. Also tied at 39. 2:17 to play third quarter. Tigers feed it to the corner. Carla Colada. Lob pass inside to Smith. Left-hand drive to the hoop. Got it up and over the rim, and that's her first basket from the field. Now for Central, Gatkick cannot hang on to the high pass. Not really her fault on that one. That was just up a bit too high. MCC basketball. Colada, Smith, Solsona, back to Smith. Looking for something to do. 15 on the shot clock. Tigers reverse it. Looking for Smith inside. Now from outside, the three ball is on iron, won't go. Then Malson got a hand on it, but so too did Ramakers from Central. Ball belongs to the Tigers, out of bounds. Tigers will be at home again against Ellsworth next Tuesday. Here's Colada open for three. Had it. It spun out. Too much side spin. Monica Brooks rebounds. Gatkick running the floor. Gets the easy bucket. Her first to the ball game for Central. We are tied again. Tigers ball. Colada. Minute 10 left in the third quarter. Inside to Joe Mandreo. Back outside, Van Malson with the three. Lottie Van Malson. 46-49. Here comes Brooks to answer, and does. 6-footer shooting from the outside, tied at 49. 6-3 balls for Central. Tigers spinning outside. Colada bounces inside on the entry pass. Double teamed is Smith. She's up for the shot. Missed it, but will go to the line to shoot a pair. The foul charged against Naya Gatkick of Central. Smith has had a pretty good day at the line, but she misses here. She was 4 out of 4 for the game. Dana Stokes returns for the Tigers, replacing Carla Colada. Second free throw on the way by Smith is up and good. So it's a Tiger lead of 50-49. Central ball, 35 seconds left in the quarter. They'll have to shoot. The Tigers may get one more opportunity at offensive side. Gat kick outside, shifting the feet to the corner. Now back it moves to the left wing for Maddie Davis. Skips it to Gat kick. Back to Davis. She'll put up the jumper off the left key. Won't go, but Brooks on the inside with her height got the rebound as she goes up. She is fouled, I think, by Whitley Irvin. On Irvin, that's her first. That is the fourth foul against the Tigers. Monica Brooks with a pair of free throws here. Gets the first one down. So the score now moves to 50 each. Brooks with the opportunity to put the Raiders ahead of the Tigers. She hits the second one. 51-50 Raiders. 12 seconds left. The Tigers will inbound it from the back court. Anna Jomandreo. Clara Solsana feeds it left for Dana Stokes with 7 seconds inside. And a foul on the reach around. Ray Makers commits the foul for Central. It's only their third team foul, so no free throws. In play, Jomandreo feeds it up top. Shot is up on the three-ball attempt, a little bit long, and that's the buzzer. We have completed 3 quarters of action here. And it is a 51-50 lead for Central Community College out of Columbus, Nebraska, as we head to the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter here is Central Community College with a 1-point lead, 51-50. Their basketball, they're in green, going to your right. MCC Tigers out of Marshalltown Community College in white. Playing the defense. Here's the pass inside, underneath, maybe too close. Shot missed by Gardner, rebounded by Stokes. Tigers on the break. Slow it down. Tigers had as much as a 10-point lead at one time in this ballgame. Central Community College has had a 4-point lead. Back to the corner left side for a 3-ball. Draws iron, but Jomandreo with the rebound keeps it alive and a fresh shot clock. Stokes from the right wing is up a bit short. The ball is rebounded on the follow. No good, and a jump ball. Oh, they're going to call a foul on that one. That one I'm not sure about, but I didn't have the good angle downside. Jomandreo with the foul. 9 minutes to play, and the ball belongs to Central Community College. They'll play again at 1 o'clock tomorrow against DMAC out of Boone. Working the ball, right side. Tigers look as though they're in a 2-3 zone. Now whistle and a 3-second call. Avery Miller whistled for being in the lane too long. Out of Auburn, Washington, 6'2" freshman. Knocks the ball away. Picked up. 1 on none for Gardner. Her layup is good, and Joe Mandreo is going to be whistled for the foul as she hustled down floor, trying to prevent the layup. Anna picks up her second personal foul. Free throw time coming here for Day Gardner. Basket was good for her. 3-point opportunity to be completed. Up and good. And a 4-point lead. 54-50. Congratulations to the MCC soccer squad making the national tournament and into the final 8. Here's the shot outside, missed by Smith. Picked up by Gardner. Raiders feed it ahead, looking for Brooks inside. Had the low block on the right side. Outside 3 ball is an air ball. Airmailed and out of bounds. Tigers basketball. 4-3 decision after overtime, and that was penalty kicks. The number of goals kept them from getting into the Final Four. But congratulations. 18-2 record. Not that bad. Pretty good, in fact, as the Tigers try to go inside with the whistle and a foul. Is going to go against Avery Miller, and I think she might have pulled something the way she's coming up, favoring that right ankle or leg. Foul is against the Tigers. Lauren Lyons, her third and the team's third. So we move to the 7:50 mark. Down the lane goes Miller. Got the bounce off the left hand. Avery Miller with 9 points. Tigers have yet to score in this quarter after leading most of the first half. They trailed by 1 coming into the fourth quarter, 51-50. Danielle with the turnaround shot. Going to be up a bit short. It's out of bounds. Smith just left it a bit short. Here's where conditioning may be paying off for Central Community College. Tigers with 8. Coach Garber's been rotating players, looking for the offensive and defensive production. Tigers stay in the zone. Now unforced turnover by Central Community College. Traveling. Tigers ball in the backcourt. Clara Solsona working from the point. Dana Stokes off the left side wing. Looks to the right side. Open from 15. The shot is good by Carla Collada. No doubt about that one as she got a good look at it. 56-52 Central. Gardner. And a whistle and a timeout taken by Central Community College out of Nebraska with 6:43 to go in the ball game. Central leads it by a 4-point margin, 56-52. After the timeout, it's a 4-point margin. Central Community College, 6:43 to play, 56-52 Central. Their basketball, 15 on the shot clock. Gardner, one-on-one, drives the lane. Looking for a shot or a pass. Looked like Danielle Smith or Carla Colada may have gotten a hand on that ball, knocking it out of bounds. Inbounds play coming from Raymakers. Off the left side, behind the screen, Monica Brooks. 58-52 Central. Brooks in the ball game leads the Central scoring with Danielle Smith going on the drive. She's fouled. 19 points for Brooks. Danielle Smith has 7, 5 of which have come from the free throw strike. Shooting 2 here for the Tigers. They have played with double-digit scoring all 4 quarters. A little slow start here in the 4th. And fortunately, you can't do that. So we have a brand new group of youngsters out there for Central. Isabel Diaz, Naya Gatkek, Maddie Davis, Reese Haynes. Smith missed the second one. And back in there, Shelly Ross. Tigers going to put on a little pressure, full court. This is Ross from the corner. Haynes. Davis. Back up top. They're going to work the clock. Milk it as far as they can. Back to the corner goes Reese Haynes. To Gatkek. Her shot is a little bit long. Tigers rebound it. Colada slows it down. 5:43 to play. Left side corner. Stokes fires and misses the 3. That was a good look. Just couldn't connect it. In the backcourt, a reach-in foul against the Tigers. I believe we're going to have another line change by Central Nebraska. Central with the basketball, 27 on the shot clock. Working it up court. Stokes with the takeaway. Tigers 3-on-2. Up with the shot, no good, and we're going to have a blocking foul called against Monica Brooks of Central Community College. Free throw time for the Tigers. Clara Solsona, 8 points. She can add to that total here by hitting both free throws. Tigers need to cut into that 5-point lead. Solsona hits the first free throw. Second one is coming shortly. It's on the way. It's up and good as well. 58-55. One outside shot difference between the two. 5:20 to play. The Raiders being a little more patient offensively. Miller sets the high post. Now looks inside for the layup by Gardner. Left it short. And out is Colada with it. Tigers on the break. Colada will slow it down. Gardner shadowing her on the far side. Under 5 minutes remaining. Colada off the bench has added 5 points. Stokes on the drive. Attacking Miller. Either Miller or Brooks is going to come away with the foul. It's going to go against Avery Miller. That will be her 4th personal foul. Dana Stokes at the line for the Tigers to shoot 2. First of which is good. Free throw made here. Pulls the Tigers within a point. 15-16 now for Stokes. She has become a steady scorer for the Tigers as Central tries to work the ball up the right side of the floor. Solsona's whistled for the foul. That'll be her first. Clara has shown a lot of hustle here tonight for the Tigers. 5'4". She doesn't play like she's 5'4". Inside to Miller against Jomandreo. And we're going to have the foul against Anna Jomandreo. That'll be her third. Second team foul against the Tigers here in the quarter. It says 5 on the scoreboard. Where did we go wrong here? Avery Miller shooting the free throws for Central. Free throw 1 is up. It's good. 59-57 Central. 10 points now for Miller, shooting for number 11. Most importantly for her team, shooting for a 3-point lead. 4:35 remaining in the ballgame. Miller's second is up, and the hesitation, but it's good. Enough Spinaruski on it. Tigers 1 3-point goal away from tying this one. Collada starts it. Now back to Smith. Outside, Solsona's 3 won't go. Rebound by Raymakers for Central. Middle of the court to Brooks. 2-on-1, now 2-on-2. Hustling play, Dana Stokes knocks it out of bounds. Central will maintain possession off the baseline. They make a substitution. Sarah Monahan, number 3, returns for Maddie Davis. Still early enough in the season, the coaches are trying to find their workable substitution patterns. Here's the 3 ball from outside, no good. Miller with the rebound, blocked by Smith of the Tigers. Tigers with an opportunity here to pull within 1 once again, or to maybe even tie it. Collada from the wing on the right side, under 4. Here's the shot up, missed. Big rebound by Day Gardner. Central Nebraska brings it up the court. Brooks in the lane, feeds it underneath from Miller. Stripped away from her. She's got a right ankle that's causing her a little bit of problems. The Tigers out of the lane. The jumper's up a bit short, left a little too flat. Davis with the block. Now the Tigers come back attacking the hoop. Lauren Lyons really working hard this possession. Outside Collada. 60-57. Central leading the Tigers. Stokes for the tie with a 3. That's the 6th 3-pointer by the MCC Tigers tonight. We are tied at 60. Central getting the open shot off the right side, and a timeout will be taken by Central. Raymakers got the basket. That's her 8-point. But most importantly, it shot the Raiders back to a 2-point advantage into the timeout. .258 remaining. The MCC Tigers trailing 62-60 have the basketball. MCC has 4 timeouts remaining. Central has 2. Smith now deals it left out of the corner. Collada on the drive, pulls up, back to Stokes. Knocked out of bounds. Stokes just got the 3 ball down for the Tigers. She has 3 3-pointers and 19 points, leading the scoring for the Tigers. So after they determine which player is going to inbound it, Tigers back in play with 11 on the shot clock. Collada looking inside for Smith. Bounce pass goes inside. Smith driving the baseline. Spin move off the glass. 2. Danielle Smith with just her 2nd basket. We are tied at 62. 2:20 to play. Central basketball, a little bit of movement. Left side of the floor and out of the point. High post turnaround shot, up and good. Monica Brooks had nobody in her face, and at 6 foot, she had the height to shoot it over the shorter MCC Tigers. 62-60, Central. Underneath Collada, looking for the bounce pass outside to get some help. 3 ball on the way is up and good. Clara Solsona with the basket for the Tigers, who are up by 1 now. Solsona's first. Back comes Day on the drive, won't go. Miller with a tip, won't go. And out with the basketball, the Tigers. 1 point lead at 65-64. Clara Solsona did not play the other night. Collada working now to Lauren Lyons. Back to Collada with 10 on the shot clock. A minute to go in the game with 5. The running shot by Solsona is no good, but she draws the foul. Committed by Day Gardner. That's her 3rd personal. 4th in the quarter, and Clara Solsona gets a pair of free throws here. The first of which is no good. Chance to increase that lead. 2 substitutions. Isabel Diaz returns to the Central lineup. This is a big free throw for the Tigers' hopes here. Up and good by Solsona. And a timeout. 66-64. Tigers, 61 seconds left in the game as we head to the timeout. It's been interesting here during the timeouts. They've been playing some of the music that the younger people like. And the Mobile League basketball team, the women's team, is sitting up in the bleachers watching this game. And they've been doing some of the Showtime routines, if you would, to some of the music that's been playing. They're pretty well choreographed. 66-64 Tigers. We know they're going to get the ball back one more time. It just depends upon how quickly Central decides to shoot the ball. Central down 2. On the right side, Ramakis. From the outside, they feed it into Brooks. Baseline move, she lost the handle. Right there to get it, behind the back pass, Danielle Smith. So the Tigers here with a bucket could increase the cushion. Dana Stokes, left wing. Up top, Danielle Smith with 15. Collada, right side. Driving into the lane is Solsona, running jumpers off the iron, but she gets the ball back. And now the Tigers have control. Solsona, you talk about a big rebound, and now possibly a big free throw. Alexis Raymakers commits the foul for Central. Clara Solsona with 2 free throws. She makes both. There's no way in the final 25, but she misses the first. It would be difficult for Central to get a basket unless they made it a 4-point play. Big free throw here by Solsona. She is 3 for 5, 4 for 6. Timeout taken here by Central Nebraska. 67-64 with 25 seconds remaining into the timeout. 3:25 and 2/10 seconds remain in this one. Marshalltown Community College leads Central Community College out of Columbus, Nebraska, 67-64. Central's ball. Clock is running. There's no shot clock. Basketball in Day Gardner's hands. She'll drive off the glass. No good. Tipped around. Diaz tried to get the shot down on the putback. She draws the foul. Will go to the line to shoot two. The foul charge to Dana Stokes of the Tigers, her second. Isabel Diaz, who had 3 baskets in a row in the second quarter, at the line here. Free throw one is no good. It's a 3-point basket differential. Central Nebraska with 3 reserves coming in. Shelly Ross, Maddie Davis, Reese Haynes. Big free throw here for Isabel Davis and also Naya Gatkik. Isabel Diaz. Free throw number 2 up and good. And immediately a timeout taken by the Marshalltown Community College Tigers. One possession game basically with 15.9 seconds remaining. Marshalltown 67, Central Nebraska 65. We get ready for the throw-in as players from both teams trying to position themselves on the throw-in. The Tigers got it in at center court line. Quickly the foul committed by Central. Day Gardner picks up her 4th foul. Clara Solsona at the line for the Tigers will get 2 free throws here. She made 1 of 2 moments ago, missed the first one, got the second one. Needs to hit this one. 14.4 remaining. If she gets this one in, it's a 3-point play. She gets the second one down. 68-65. Timeout taken. And the final timeout taken by Central Community College. It's a full timeout. That's all he has remaining. A 3-point lead for the MCC Tigers. After the timeout by Central Community College, Marshalltown leads at 68-65. Central will have the ball in the forecourt. That's what happened when you call the timeout. Then you get the ball in your own offensive zone. So what's going to happen here on the inbounds, looking for the backdoor play. The shot is up and good by Day Gardner. 68-67. MCC will take a timeout. 13 seconds remaining. A lot can happen. It only took Central 2 seconds to get off the shot. So what strategy is boiling now for Coach Billy Perkins? Does Central commit the foul immediately? For Coach Garber, whose hands do you want the ball in? Who's your best free throw shooter right here? 12 free throws have been shot this quarter by the Tigers. They have made 8 out of 12. Basically missing the first, hitting the second. It's up now to the MCC Tigers to get the ball in play. Dana Stokes will trigger the inbounds. Got a 5 count to get it in, remember. She gets it into Danielle Smith, who is fouled. Monica Brooks commits her 4th. Danielle Smith has hit 6 out of 8 free throws so far here in this game. She needs to hit the first one for a little bit of a cushion. 12 seconds. Only a second went off on that play. First one is up and it's no good. Ouch. Now, you got to hit the second one because the basket down there gives them the lead, and she does hit the second one. 69. Smith now with 11. Here's the ball on the floor, picked up by Day Gardner. 69-67. Gardner's runner won't go. Brooks had the rebound, and we got a foul. I think committed by MCC on the inside. Foul committed by Clara Solsona. Monica Brooks to the line for Central with 2. Central's out of timeouts. Brooks has 21. She is 2 out of 2 from the free throw line and gets the first one here. 69-68. 4.6 seconds remaining, so MCC may get the opportunity here if Brooks makes the second free throw to get off a shot. If she misses and MCC gets the rebound, let's find out. Ball on the floor, MCC, and with 1.8, it is a foul against Isabel Diaz. Wow. Monica Brooks, the ball was in and spun back out. 2 free throws coming here for MCC. Clara Solsona, 16 points, 5 out of 8 from the free throw stripe. This will be her 9th and 10th times shooting a free throw. This time she changes it up and hits the first one. Tigers are the first to 70. Substitutions into the lineup. Still a 3-point shot would win it. The way it stands right now, should that be the situation to develop. Solsona with the all-important second free throw. On its way. Got it. 71-68. Diaz in the backcourt. They're not going to get it off. Although an effort by Day Gardner to make it from the backcourt almost was close. The Tigers win our first game at home, 71-69. 18-point fourth quarter for Central. The Tigers got 21 in the last 3 quarters, 20 points or more. So let's check the unofficial scoring. Shelly Ross finishes with 2. Day Gardner with 13. Alexis Raymakers finishes with 8. Monica Brooks finishes with 22. Avery Miller with 11. Other scorers included Nia Gatkek with 2. Isabel Diaz with a total of 7. For the Tigers, who moved to 2-5 on the year, Dana Stokes finishes with 19. Ava Caballo finishes